Welcome back, everybody. Railroads Online. This is going to be episode 1, rebuilding the S&P Mountain Company from absolute scratch. Now, full disclosure, I did record while Spartan was live streaming. In the recording, you've got both of us going back and forth. We're working together. We're trying to figure out how to get this off the ground, really, because we're starting from scratch. Now, I will come in, voice over here and there, but the majority of the video is going to be us in the moment talking, trying to figure out where we're going to go, what we're going to do, what the plans are, because really, I don't know, I've never had more than 2 people build rail, but I could imagine it'd get pretty hectic if you had more than 2. That being said, they updated the way you do track, and they got rid of most of the bugs. Now, there's a few new ones, but I have a total faith that they're going to come in and fix it.
So we're heading in the right direction. Can't really see what I'm doing here.
Whoa. That being said, the engineering aspect, designing, figuring out, laying track, that is, without a doubt, my favorite aspect to this game. Not my favorite, but I think I'm going to leave it. It does not look that bad, but it's just got a... Oh, it looks like fucking dog shit. God damn it!
And then there's the other unfortunate side of things. The better that we get at things, the more likely we are to go, as much as I could do it that way, I now don't like it.
There we go. That's much better. It's actually straight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. That's hot shit right there. He likes it. Well, I'm here now. I will,
nicer way to look at it.
I'll start laying down some track and seeing how it looks. Kind of get an idea of how we could do this.
And then I will start making my way towards sawmill.
Now, Spartan wanted to do a completely different path from what we had done previously, and I was on board. I'm down to try something new and better and more efficient.
Oh, chat. I don't know why you guys put up with me.
So 50 will not clear around the backside.
Okay. Well, we might have to do it a little bit tighter for that area, and we'll just have to take it easy going through there.
Alright, I got a little bit of a different idea from how we've done it in the past. We're still going to have a triangle, right? But it's just going to be at sawmill?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have basically 2 direct lines coming into sawmill. And then we will have a connector going between those 2 lines that allow you to go from like logging camp over to freight depot and so on. Because the issue that we had the other way is having one line that comes in and then splits and goes around sawmill, is that you end up with a conjungled mess if you want to make the loop around sawmill.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not sure. Do we want to do the 40 degree or 40 degree circle again? But it's going to have to be on a hill, like it is on the backside. But the backside's flat. The front side's going to have a bump. It's going to have a hill. Do we want to do that, or do we want to swing the circle drive farther out?
Because we don't really have a reason that we need a full loop around sawmill. You know what I mean? Like, as is, you connect to the sawmill from that side, this side connects to the sawmill, and now we would just need to connect the 2 main lines together further up the track, you know what I mean?
So we're going to toss this rail here. We're not doing a circle anymore, we're just doing kind of a U. If we needed to flip the train around, we could just use the triangle.
Right.
I think that's the way to go. Because that hill just is so impossible.
Rather than forcing rather than forcing like a full loop here, especially with it being on a hill right here, I just don't think that's the way to go. But having my main line come in and going straight into the thing, it actually worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. But going straight into the platform, and then your line going straight into that area. That allows us to go straight through the platform here, come around the back of the building, unload the logs, and then head back out. And now we just need to find out where would be the best place for us to connect these 2. And that will be the difficult side for my side of things. That has to continue until I can find a spot where...
After figuring out the complicated mess of track at Sawmill, all we really had to do was get everything lined up, get the main lines extended, and start connecting up track, which is what you see me doing here. I'm connecting up to the main line that wraps around the backside of the sawmill.
Let me switch right. Oh God! Hey, don't do that at the moment.
What? I just connected.
I'm about to. Yeah, I'm about to throw a switch at you though.
What for?
For that line that I'm bringing over. It's a lot more noodly than expected.
What?
Because of the elevation change.
I already
couldn't
put you a
just go
switch.
straight to. Yeah, but your switch that you put in, I can't use that. It doesn't work. The tracks are too close together, and it's too much of an elevation change, and it's too much of a turn. So what I was thinking is I drop the elevation, I come along, we end up mirroring or paralleling this track, and then meeting further back. You'll see what I'm saying, like, once you get up here. And it actually makes a nice little spot on the line, like you get the parallel tracks next to each other, and it's a nice gradient change, and you know what I mean?
Not gonna lie, our Ys were a lot more simple.
It was a lot more simple, but we're trying to make it fancy and make it look a little bit different this time around. I mean, if we still wanted to do it the old way, we could have just loaded in the old save, saved ourselves a whole ton of time.
Yeah,
but I think this will look really good though.
All right, well, bring your line on down here, and we'll see if I can tie it in somewhere. Okay, I've got the main line. Moving to connect the main line now.
Gotcha. Like I said, I'm just going all the way back to logging camp, cutting all the trees that I didn't cut. And we all know that my 2 brain cells struggle with that concept.
I didn't know you had an extra brain cell. All right, main line's connected. If you want to just start slashing some trees, I'm going to go finish up back here, and then we should be good to start running some trains. Finally, now we're actually ready to start. And this is when things get a little bit more complicated.
We both know what we got to do, so we just set out, we do it, no problems. You want to throw that switch for me?
Oh, you got another car to pick up?
Yeah, the one that's, oh my, clicked in the wrong thingamajig. Did I not go far enough?
You're good.
Okay.
You got a pin in that other one?
Yeah, it's already got a pin in it. All you got to do is latch it when we get there.
Okay.
Off we go!
Now, there might be some things we gotta cut down.
What do you mean?
There might be trees, so just keep that in mind.
We should be clear at least on my line all the way to the...
I don't know about my line.
Did you at least get this first part?
Yeah, I cleared from shunt yard back to here just now, but going out, I'm not sure, so...
Okay.
So, yeah, this is a loop. This right here is a loop. We can drop off and sell, and that's where it reconnects on the main line right there. Adversely... Oh, we're going the wrong way.
Oh,
well, I guess we could take the loop, but...
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well. Oh, this one,
I see
definitely trees. Definitely trees. Watch out. Well,
I literally looked over my right side just in time for you to say, definitely trees on this one. A little late.
Oh, no.
That's, you know, things happen. That didn't take long. Prepare for the docking. High-speed docking inbound.
Linked.
Beautiful. Going forward.
Unless you really want to take that circle again.
Not particularly.
And like I said, watch out for trees.
Copy. As I look backwards and run into another one.
If you look on your left, there's the shunt yard.
Mm-hmm. I like the line brakes now. Like the bumper stops.
Yep.
We don't have to like make our own anymore.
Also, we have a turntable, fully functional, with 4 places to store trains, keep them warm.
It's a lot quicker to make a shunt yard now than it used to be, isn't it?
Oh yeah. And obviously wood, water, sand, right outside.
Okay, this next switch should be the one that we take to go up to the logging, right?
Just imagine. One day.
Somebody missed a tree. That
That
damn
is
rookie.
all on you, sir.
That damn rookie.
Here, you go ahead and re-rail. I'll lock up the brakes on the back one
God.
for you.
Bless America.
And I'll just chop a few. Please don't fall into the cars.
It's been exactly 5 minutes since our last lost time incident.
After derailing a couple times, we finally made it to the logging camp. Loaded up with logs, take them to the sawmill, make a little bit of money, make the supplies for the next venture. Unfortunately, this is kind of where it all goes downhill.
Oh, she doesn't have brakes.
No. Could load it from the back to the front, I guess.
That far enough, or you?
A little
think
bit
need to
more,
go a
I
little
think.
further?
That'll work. Yeah, that'll be fine. We encountered a problem in the game. Not sure what exactly it was, but we have had this happen in the past. The game was crashing, and specifically the game was crashing whenever he was driving and we were around one of these large places. And in our experience, there's only maybe 1 or 2 ways to get it fixed, and really just to wait on the devs. See if this causes me to crash.
If I remember correctly, it caused me to crash when I went to run it. When it was you hosting. I think it's the same issue.
Yeah, it might be. On the move.
Wait. Yeah, sorry. I was in my controls. Well, you're moving.
No crashes
Bodes well.
yet.
I don't know. I know it was an issue when you hosted initially when we first came back,
Yeah,
and then they patched it and they were able to fix it.
yeah.
And then ever since, we haven't had an issue. But apparently it's rearing its ugly head again. But I'm here. We earned $240 for the last loads, so this will be another $240. Now, did you reverse all the way back up there?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now you will see, since the game is still in alpha, we're running off of Spartan's actual connection. You'll notice the trains kind of get a little wobbly for the person that's not the host when they're going maximum velocity.
Alright, you're empty.
This is totally normal. Totally a glitch.
We're up to 2480. $1,100 to go. We did the cleanup, and then Pete called me today and said that he would like to start a fresh save, so that's what we decided to do.
Off to see the wizard.
That was good timing, wasn't it?
So we seem to have found a workaround for the actual crashing. All we had to do was just make me the driver. If I was the driver, I seemed not to crash anymore. So, what's our next goal? We were eyeballing this new loco they put into the game the last, I would say, 2 or 3 months. We're not really sure because we just started playing again, but it's new, it's cheap, it's powerful. So we were just eyeballing that thing. That's our next big purchase. So we just sit here and make these runs back and forth, trying to make some money so we can purchase the next loco so we can start running dual trains on the tracks. Maximum money. And away we go, just like that.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Boy, Betsy doesn't like stopping. What's the weight on a full car?
26,000 pounds.
Woo! That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Over 100,000 pounds.
And we're pulling it and stopping it with 2,000 pounds of tractive effort.
That's the idea. Alrighty. $27.20. Couple more trips.
Even though she's a small engine, she gets the job done, though. That's what really matters.
Yep. She's a workhorse.
That's 70% brake from the time I come around the corner to here. Gives me that speed. This turned out to be, I think we played for close to 4 hours just to get this part done. Now, that might seem like a really long time and we didn't really get all that much done. And in the reality of the game, no, we did not get that much done. But there's a flip side. You have to remember, this is a long duration game. And since they updated the track and how we can actually build track, we can build at a much faster rate than we could prior. So will we get down the road, or will we get to the end game faster? Probably. But it's still going to take us getting in the trains and actually driving the trains. So I hope you guys really enjoy this game, at least watching this content, because I love playing this game.
Alrighty, we're at 2960.
What do we need for the new engine?
3,500 minimum.
Getting there.
We're getting 240 per, so we need at least 3 more loads.
Well, folks, that's going to be it for this episode. S&P Mountain Company rebuilding, completely rebuilding from absolute scratch. I think we're doing a pretty good job, though. If you guys like this content, you want to see more of this content, let me know in the comment section down below, because trust me, this is a game that we're going to start playing more actively since the devs are back on it. Love this game. Hope it comes to console one day for the rest of you guys to experience it. But until then, you're just going to have to stick with watching me play it. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you all. And I'll see you again soon. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Later.